of runners from all over the world took part in one of Dubai's biggest mass sporting events, the 2014 Standard Chartered Dubai Marathon. This and more top stories on What's Up. For the third year in a row, Ethiopians dominated the Dubai Marathon, with Sefa taking home the $200,000 prize in the men's category. He finished with a time of 2 hours, 4 minutes and 32 seconds. Now this is just 9 seconds behind the current Dubai Marathon course record, which was set in 2012. Fellow Ethiopian Mula Saboka took home first place in the women's category with a time of 2 hours, 25 minutes and 1 second.
My marathon today last time, very happy. Today my best time marathon 2:04. Today me happy.
At the post-race press conference, both fighters expressed their joy in winning such an important marathon. When asked what they will do with the big cash prize, Sefa said he would like to buy his own house and a car, while Saboka wants to use a percentage to help people in need in her country. In 2012 and 2013, the start and finish lines were set in downtown Dubai. This year, the marathon committee unveiled a new route, with the run taking place along Jumeirah Beach Road. The marathon route started on Il Sequim Road at the Madinat Jumeirah, turning right into the beach road. It ran past Burj Al Arab and went straight up to the Union flag. Runners then turned to head back towards Burj Al Arab, continued straight into Al Sufa Road towards the entrance of the Palm Jumeirah, and then turned back again to end at the Dubai Police Academy. The 10K, however, concentrated on Al Sufa Road and an inside street to finish at the same mark. The 3K fun run also started and finished at the same points. UAE Athletics Federation President Ahmed Al Kamali said the developments at the bottom of the Burj Khalifa prompted them to make the change, but he feels very confident about this move.
Coming back to the route this year, it's a fantastic route again. It's a very flat route. There is no much bending in it, so we are hoping for a fast run.
In 2012, Ethiopians Ayal Abshiro and Asal Falak Mergia clocked in record times to break Dubai Marathon stats. In 2013, the run set a world record, being the first marathon to have its first 5 men breaking the 2:05 mark. Event director Peter Connaughton acknowledged that because of these, Dubai gained international recognition, but this year, a particular world record is not what they are really after.
We're just trying to improve the standard across the board, not chasing any particular one record. We're encouraging more athletes to come, to run faster, and more athletes to break, quicker times. More, like last year we had 5 athletes who went under, first time ever, under 2:05. These type of records are what people take note of in the athletics world. And we're really trying to push that limit, and then one day maybe a world record will come.
People from all walks of life turned up for Dubai's biggest race. We talked to some of them to learn how they prepared.
The marathon is like every event, so you have to prepare good, and at least you have to train for 8 weeks, and the best training is to be at altitude.
Try to do some runs a little bit over 10K and some short sprints and things, try and mix it up. That normally helps, yeah.
Few runs, a bit of circuit training, a bit of cycling classes as well.
I train around Safa Park, around Jumeirah Beach Road, wherever I can find. I just go out from home and run. Dubai is a great place because you have everything is flat.
I usually run 1 hour and a half every day.
I've run a couple of marathons before, and I was practicing a little bit. Not as much as I would for a marathon, but I still was practicing.
Different charities have always been a part of marathons worldwide. This year, inspirational race duo Henry and Joseph came back to Dubai to participate in the 10K run for the Seeing is Believing campaign. Seeing is Believing is an initiative by Standard Chartered that aims to help eliminate avoidable blindness. Visually impaired Henry Wanyoki is a world record holder of the 5,000 metres at the Sydney Paralympics in 2000. Henry and his running partner, Joseph Kabunja, are Goodwill ambassadors who participate in these races to support the program.
We will be doing all the Standard Chartered marathons for the Seeing is Believing, because for the way we are running, our sweat, our energy, it's very, very important for the less fortunate people, especially the young children. And we feel happy when we go to a hospital and we see a child being operated. Now he or she is able to see again. So we believe we need to do and to run more and more so that we can make the difference. And that is why I'm appealing to everyone to keep supporting Henry and Joseph and Standard Chartered Band so that we can be able to create the awareness together.
This is the 10th year that Standard Chartered has partnered with the Dubai Marathon. Jennifer Kang, Head of Brand Management and Sustainability, talked about how this run helped bring awareness for the Seeing is Believing campaign in the region.
Seeing is Believing is our global program to tackle avoidable blindness. We've had the program since 2003. Through the marathon, we've been able to have the opportunity to talk more to people about Seeing is Believing. For example, Henry and Joseph, who are here with us right now, they go around to various companies and schools to talk about Seeing is Believing as well, and to talk about their achievements. On top of that, during the marathon, we have the Standard Chartered Dubai Marathon Fun Zone, where we have storyboards, and it was part of our staff talking about and telling people more about the cause. At the same time, there are a lot of people who then decide that they want to learn more, so they log onto our website, they learn more about it, and then they decide, well, this is a fabulous cause, let's all run for it. So it's a great help in elevating the awareness of Seeing is Believing.
To know more about Seeing is Believing, visit the website on your screen. Most runners will not leave the house without their favourite playlist loaded on their iPods. But did you know that running to music can actually enhance your performance? Studies find that music can reduce a runner's perception of how hard he is running by about 10%. An external stimulus such as music can actually block some of the internal stimuli trying to reach the brain, such as fatigue-related messages from muscles and organs. When these messages are blocked, this reduces a runner's perception of effort, so you feel like you can run further and faster. Music can also elevate positive aspects of mood, such as excitement and happiness, and reduces negative aspects, such as tension, fatigue, and confusion. This year at the marathon, Dubai Holding introduced an initiative of putting together a music playlist for runners to enjoy. Cedric Bettis, chairman of Dubai Holding Wellness Committee, talked about how the idea came about.
Well, we're very excited about this idea, and music, it's something very, very important since we were born and till the end of our life. We're surrounded by music. It's all around us, and music can really provide a lot of emotions as well, good emotions. And I think it was a theme that we developed internally with different exciting brains and colleagues. We will have 4 booths actually along the track, and there will be songs from Daft Punk to Jay-Z, Beyonce, but also a lot of Hindi rock band. So I'm sure all of you will enjoy it. So that was something very, very important for us, because we realized that with music we can really push the boundaries, and obviously music is very multicultural, so you can be a European, an Emirati, or you can be an Indian. Obviously music touch everyone and can help us to really to push and to strive to do the little extra miles that will help us.
More than 2,000 employees of Dubai Holding participated in this year's marathon. Cedric shared why health and fitness play an important part in their company.
Well, we are a very large organization with more than 15,000 employees, and obviously the more healthy employees, the more happy they are, and at the end of the day, the more productive as well. So it's very, very important for us to make sure that all our employees increase the quality of their life, and for sure to have for their personal health, but also for their family members and for the wider community.
Running a marathon is not an easy feat. Solid training is involved to be able to participate and complete the race. If you want to participate in next year's Dubai Marathon or any other long distance race, here are some useful tips. Start at your own pace. This tip is especially true for beginners. Do not overextend yourself if you haven't been running for some time. Begin your training with shorter distances and slowly build up. Be consistent in your training. Running long distances requires you to have a great stamina. This can be achieved by having a training schedule and sticking to the plan. You will only be able to run faster and further if you're consistent. Make sure you have proper support. Running is considered a high-impact exercise because runners have to pound the cement for many kilometres. This can cause a strain not only to the feet and legs, but to the entire body. Getting proper footwear is then essential to make sure your feet are cushioned and supported during your run. Coming up after the break, Fat to Fit Challenge transforms bodies in 60 days. Discover the power of flaxseed. Football legend Diego Maradona leads a youth program in the UAE. And Royce Gracie sees potential in UAE MMA fighters. Stay tuned for more on What's Up. Welcome back to What's Up. The finale of the Gold's Gym Fat to Fit Challenge saw 30 finalists battle it out for the grand prize. A final circuit challenge was held to determine who will take home 50,000 dirhams in cash. Now in its second year, Fat to Fit is a 60-day challenge introduced by Gold's Gym in all of its clubs in the UAE. Members were invited to participate in this contest, where the goal is to transform their bodies and increase fitness levels. The participants were issued an exclusive health passport, where the applicants received a stamp each time they qualified different assessments to compete at or reach the next level. In the end, 30 top finalists gathered at the Al Basha Club for a finale event that decided the winner. Vicky was at the finale to show us some of the highlights.
Hello and welcome to the finals of Gold's Gym's Fat to Fit Challenge. Can you give me an overview of the Fat to Fit Challenge?
Sure. Fat to Fit Challenge started last year in November. November 15, we have announced the start of the competition. We had almost 1,500 members registered for this challenge. It's a 60-day challenge, so it lasted till January 15 this year. And from all those who have applied and who have gone through the 60-day challenge, we have chosen the 30 finalists which have been competing today.
Why was the Fat to Fit Challenge introduced?
Gold's Gym wanted to reach out to wide population of UAE and make sure that we are doing what we're supposed to do as a health club operator, and that is to make sure that we're changing people's lives. Not just going to the top 1 or 2% of the fit people already who are fit, but we actually open this opportunity of changing the lifestyle and the life of so many people, and that's really what this fitness challenge is all about.
Well, I mean, it's been a massive success, clearly, and we've had, like you said, a lot of people take part this year, and obviously the winner, who is overjoyed. And I mean, you've changed a lot of lives from 1,500 people. These people over the 60 days, I mean, they must have now got habits that they can carry with them for the rest of their life, right?
It was fantastic to be approached by the top 30, because today we had an opportunity to speak to them for the first time after the 60 days, and they were just randomly approaching saying thank you for giving this opportunity because I have changed my life, and without this it's probably going to be very, very difficult. Now they want to include for next year their family members, the friends they know, so I'm expecting this year to be like, wow, 10 times bigger.
I'm here with Joselu, the winner of the Fat to Fit challenge. Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
Thank you so much. It's really awesome and amazing.
Why did you join the challenge?
I want to stay fit and healthy.
That's why you
Yes, that's why I joined this challenge.
Okay, amazing. And what kind of changes to your lifestyle did you make? Did you change your diet? Did you introduce exercise as like a daily thing? What kind of changes did you make to become the winner?
I did some less carbohydrates. I eat only vegetables and protein. That's what I did. And more exercise, training, and different types of classes, especially body combat and body attack and RPM.
Who do you think that you want to dedicate this win to?
Dedicate this one for myself because ever since I've been chubby, so I wanted to stay fit and healthy.
Some food trends that are so popular right now have been around for thousands of years. Here's Gabriella to tell us more about one of them.
Rich in omega-3 fatty acids and considered one of the most powerful plant foods in the world, 1,000-year-old flaxseed is making a comeback. What's up with flaxseed? I'm Gabriella, and you'll find out today. Flaxseed was cultivated in Babylon as early as 3000 BC. In the 8th century, King Charlemagne believed so strongly in the health benefits of flaxseed that he passed laws requiring his subjects to consume it. Now, centuries later, new research is backing up this claim. There's some evidence that it may help reduce the risk of cancer, heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. Studies indicate that adding flaxseed to your diet can reduce the development of heart disease by 46%. It helps keep red blood cells from clumping together and forming clots that can block arteries. Flaxseed may also reduce breast cancer odds. In one study, women who ate 10 grams of flaxseed, or about 1 rounded tablespoon every day for 2 months, had a 25% improvement in the ratio of breast cancer protective to breast cancer promoting chemicals in their blood. That's quite impressive for a tiny seed that's been around for centuries. Incorporate ground flaxseed in your meals by adding it onto your hot or cold cereal. Mix it into your homemade muffin, cookie, or bread recipe. You can also make your beverages healthier when you add flaxseed to your coffee or smoothies. Of course, you can also sprinkle ground flaxseed on your favorite dishes to give it a nutty flavor. That's the Flaxseed Report from me, Gabriella. See you next week.
Let's go to sports. Football legend Diego Maradona is leading a grassroots and youth program here in the UAE. Football fans will get to experience tips and advice from the superstar. Maradona is a famous football player, coach and manager originally from Argentina. In his career, he has won many awards and is considered one of the greatest players in the sport. Ali Umair, Director for Sports Development Program of the Dubai Sports Council, shared how this is a passion for the football star.
Why we use Mr. Maradona to launch such program? Definitely, he's first of all the ambassador of the sports in Dubai. Secondly, he was one of the talented players last century. Third of all, he will to lead such program. I think all these things encourage the club first, the players, the coaches, the managers to do their best in this field, and definitely every player have his own dream to be like Maradona or kind of Maradona. We think that such program help them to gain their dream, and one day, why not to have players such Maradona?
A Ahmed Al-Mehri, manager of sports academics, said that this program is important to promote health and fitness for the youth.
طبعا راح يكون عنده بعض الزيارات للمدارس وايضا للانديه ل6 انديه في دبي، وايضا راح يكون هناك حضوره لبعض البطولات الدوليه للناشئين مثل بطوله حمدان تحت 17 سنه، ونفس الشيء راح يكون ان شاء الله في ختام ملتقى الاكاديميات لتكريم المتميزين في اكاديميه انديه دبي. طبعا راح يكون في تدريب عملي أو تدريب مع مارادونا للاعبين المميزين في أندية دبي.
In MMA news, UFC Hall of Famer Royce Gracie was in Dubai for an exclusive jiu-jitsu training session. Gracie's family founded this sport, and he was the one who popularized the grappling techniques in the world of MMA. Rio had an exclusive chat with the UFC godfather.
Royce, for those people who are novice in martial arts, we would like to know just a brief thing. How is BJJ is different from karate and judo?
Gracie Jiu-Jitsu is not a striking art, it's a grappling art. You don't have to be fast, you don't have to be strong. You have to use, well, the way we teach is how, to the students how to use leverage, how to use technique.
Royce, correct me if I'm wrong, but your family is the one that came up with the idea of UFC.
Yes, I mean, the UFC started a long time ago. I mean, when my father learned the style, he couldn't just teach, but he had, because all the styles claimed to be the best. So my father, my uncles, my cousins, my brothers, they all, with time, wanted this, just a guy in a cage or a ring to prove that the style of Gracie Jiu-Jitsu style is the best style. So my brother Horton brought the concept to America and create the UFC.
How does Gracie Jiu-Jitsu affect the person in their normal life, the day-to-day life?
It gives you confidence to deal not just in a fight situation, but with anything in life. Once you have confidence, you can deal, you can talk to people, you can deal with any kind of situation.
Or what do you think that the Arab fighters are distinguished from other fighters in the world?
There's so much talent that haven't not been explored yet in the region. And it's an open market, not just for Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, but for any martial art in general.
And today you're doing one of your seminars at HM. We're having you televised on Physique TV. Is there anything you would like to say to the people that would like to start Gracie Jiu-Jitsu or MMA or any kind of martial arts actually?
Anything's possible. You just gotta have discipline to get up and practice.
That's actually one of my favorite saying by Royce Gracie. If you notice, we all strive to come in and get a belt that says Royce Gracie on it. Royce Gracie is one of the instructors one of the people that actually inspired martial arts throughout the world, and I thank you so much for having you as a guest.
Thank you.
Again, here are the top stories. Thousands of runners hit the streets for the 2014 Dubai Marathon. Inspirational race duo Henry and Joseph run for a cause. Fat to Fit Challenge transforms bodies in 60 days. Football legend Diego Maradona leads a youth program in the UAE. And Royce Gracie sees potential in UAE MMA fighters. That's what's up this week. For more updates, check out our website or follow us on our social media pages. I'm Rachel Pepper. Join us next time, only here on Physique TV.